We're going to do a brief comparison of the Kubota BX25D and the Massey Ferguson 1720 TLB. First of all, let's look at the hoods. You see I got that hood folded up there in the front of the BX. In order to really get down and into the engine, it looks like you got to take some things loose here and move that forward and take that off, which may require you removing the grill guard. Look over here at the 1700 series, 1720. Everything folds up, all nice and neat. That's new to the 1700 series, is that feature of the actual handle. Next thing you know, we'll go down to the hydro. This is my own personal preference of a hydro. The Kubota series is a rocker pedal. You can rock forward and reverse. Over here on the 1700 series, you got left and right, forward and reverse for your foot. Just gives you a more natural feeling, in my opinion. Also, you will notice on the bucket of a BX, it's got a single cylinder to dump. Massey's got a dual cylinder to dump, give you more hydraulic control over your bucket. Just crank it up. Now take a look how slow this is. Oh my gosh, at idle that is ridiculously slow. If I just want to move a bucket of mulch around, I've got to run this thing 2,500 RPMs to get any speed out of it. Wasting a lot of fuel just to run a hydraulic pump, I think. Crank up the Massey. Put it neutral. Lift that up a little bit. Watch how natural this is. I mean, that's way more natural. You're not moving your foot as much. Much nicer hydro setup, in my opinion. Here we are running at idle, 1100 RPMs. Bucket's much faster at 1100. Much faster. I'd bump it up just a smidgen. Bump it up 1500. And that's just as fast as Kubota was at 2500. So I'd show you that. Also not very fond of this hydro, watch. See how much I gotta move my foot? Move the hydro? Picking my foot completely off the pedal and going to the other pedal. I'll show you how to service your engine on your BX25. Right there, it raises up. Now to get to the oil changing or changing your oil filter, you actually have to pull this off, this front panel. Well, it doesn't look too easy to do. Looks like something's in my way here. In my opinion, to make it easier, you're gonna have to pull off your grill guard. You know, it's not true with the 1720. 1720, lift up your hood. There's your battery. There's your air filter. There's your oil filter. Nothing on the side to remove to change your oil. Looks like the 1700 wins as being easier to maintain. Now we're going to compare the back hose of the BX25 and the CB05 that's on the 1710 and the 1720. Look how much larger a bucket option you got side by side. Much larger bucket on the CB05 than what is offered on the Kubota. Now just look at the actual backhoe itself. It's larger the frame is on the Massey versus the Kubota. Most importantly, CB05 comes standard with boom float. For those of you that know what boom float is, allows you to power and float into the dig when you're digging your hole. Not true on the Kubota. Lastly, 3-point hitch arms stay on the CB05 and the 1720. 3-point hitch arms don't stay. Actually have to add them on a BX25. Just the overall stance of the machine of the 1720 versus the BX25, even though 1720 is probably another horsepower, the overall stance and size is just much bigger for the amount of money you're paying, and I believe the Massey is it's just an overall better machine. Thanks for watching the video. If you got any questions, please post comments here on YouTube. Thanks a lot.